guys, how's it going? It's me, Megan, and I am back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and a few other platforms, but mostly Poshmark. And here on YouTube, I like to make reseller content. I'll do sold videos, I'll do unboxings, I'll do hauls, I'll do all that good stuff. So if that is something you guys are interested in, please make sure to like and subscribe, and that way you'll never miss one of my videos. I am going to be sharing with you guys kind of like a collective bins haul the last couple of times that I was able to go. One was pretty recently. I actually just went last Friday, so July 8th. I'm filming this, I don't even know what day it is. I'll put it on the screen when I'm filming this. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is what happens when I don't leave my apartment. So yeah, that one was July 8th. And then one from June 28th. I did go on Friday, and I usually do not do anything in Portland or around Portland on Fridays because it's just insanely busy. So I did actually go to the ones in Vancouver, Washington, which really isn't that far away from me. It's still about like 25-ish minutes. And it was actually really chill. And the last time I went, I wasn't like really like excited about what I got, but I made so much money. So I decided, why not go? So yeah, the first one from June 28th, I was in my normal Milwaukee, Oregon bins that I like. And then, yeah, the second one was in Vancouver, Washington. So I'm going to stop talking and get into what I got. And I am going to start with what sold because I did have several sell from each already. At the Vancouver bins, I got 40.9 pounds for $57.26. And at the Milwaukee bins, I spent $44.89 for 34.8 pounds. So this whole thing is about 90 pounds that I spent about a little bit, like $100 on, I guess, which is not bad. So from that June 28th bins haul from the Milwaukee location, I have sold 6 things already. I sold 2 scarves. So there was one bin rotations from that day that was actually really, really good, and I found some really exciting pieces. 2 of which were scarves, and I kind of picked them up based on how they felt. They just felt really high quality. One was actually ended up being an ibex wool scarf, and it didn't have like the name anywhere. It just had the logo, and the logo looked really familiar to me. Ibex is one of those like high quality, mostly they just use like merino wool and wool to make their pieces. And it sold really quickly. It actually sold, I think, within 24 hours of me cross-listing it onto eBay. I only had it listed for $30 because that's kind of what comps look like on Poshmark. And I do notice, like, when I list something on eBay and I get like a lowball offer right away, if I just wait, someone kind of ends up just buying it like right out. So I usually kind of just wait when it comes to getting offers. But with shipping, they paid $41.60, and after fees I made $29.44. And then the other scarf was the brand Yumi, Y-U-M-I, and I did a quick Google Lens search while I was at the bins, and it came up with a few of their pieces, and it turns out that they're actually sold at ModCloth, and it was a very ModCloth looking piece. I do like to pick up ModCloth a lot. I do not find it that often, but every time I find it, it sells really well. And again, it sold really quickly. I think it sold within a couple of days. It actually sold again for full price, and this time on Poshmark, and it sold for $25, and after fees I made $20. And yeah, I think that just kind of shows that fall pieces, even in the middle of summer, will move. And I'm definitely gonna start to be more like fall oriented, because, you know, with the summer slowdown and everything, by the time people start buying things again, it'll probably be for the fall. The other piece I sold were these Aloe Yoga joggers, and I wish I still had them to show them to you guys because they were hilarious. And this was in that new bins rotation, and I think people didn't pick them up because they literally looked like they were attacked by my cats. They had holes, like they were joggers and they had holes throughout them. And it just seemed like something that joggers should not have. It wasn't even that the holes were uniform, that you can tell they were like supposed to be that way. There was just so many that I'm like, someone didn't DIY these thinking that they were gonna look good. Like they must have come this way for whatever reason. And it did take a lot of hunting, but I did find the stock photo and they were meant to be like that, and it was just bizarre. But these also sold really quickly, like within 24 hours. Alo Yoga is a great brand. I have had some difficulty selling it in the past. It just kind of depends on what you pick up. Like, I've had full zip hoodies sell within 24 hours for $50. Again, I had these sell within 24 hours, but then I've had pieces kind of just sit, especially their older pieces, those will sit. I don't know if I'd spend a lot on Alo Yoga. I definitely would be very picky and would need to do a lot of comp searching if I was going to spend a good amount of money to resell them. But if I'm going to find it at the bins, I'm going to pick it up. I did pass on a pair of Alo legging capris that I saw that day because they did have some like wear, especially like thigh wear, and they were capris, and I've just not had good luck selling capri leggings in years. So anyway, these sold really quickly. They sold for $42.90, which was the price plus shipping, and then after fees I made $30.39. And then I actually found another Lululemon piece, and this I actually found right when I got there, but it was a hoodie that I had never really seen before. It was very unique, and it actually still had the rip tag in it, and that's what I saw first. It was a size, I want to say 8 or 10, so it was a better size. Again, splatter print was pretty unique, and I haven't had really great luck selling Lululemon recently. It could clearly be the pieces I'm picking up. The prices I'm selling them at probably need to be a little bit more realistic, but this sold quickly as well. I don't remember what I had it originally listed at, probably like $56. So I end up selling for $51, and then after fees I made $40.80. Then I sold this men's t-shirt, which was also really quick flip for me. It's a brand I never heard of before, but when I looked at the tag, it was a collab piece, so I figured it must be something good. It was Stephen Allen and Velva Sheen, and I couldn't really tell what the good brand was, if it was Stephen Allen or if it was Velva Sheen, or if they're both good brands and they did a collab. But it seemed like this shirt was like kind of popular. It was just a plain t-shirt. I guess they sold it in a bunch of different colors. And yeah, I had it listed for $20. I had a bunch of watchers on eBay, but someone offered me like a really low price on Poshmark, and I decided to counter with 18, which would have been an offer I would have sent anyway, but without the, discounted shipping, and they accepted. And after fees, I made $14.40, and for a quick flip, I'm very happy about that. Then the last thing I sold from that bins trip was a Columbia zip-off pant. I have been doing so well with those like hiking pants that you can zip off and make them into shorts. I think I sold a pair of REI ones not long ago, and then these were Columbia, and I definitely picked them up. I always check even their cargo shorts to make sure they're not missing the pant piece, but when they're the full pant and I can tell they're zip off, I get really excited. I listed it at $30 and it sold, I think overnight for the same price, and then after fees I made $24. And then a few things that I've sold already from my most recent trip from Friday in Vancouver. A couple of cashmere sweaters, cardigans specifically. One was Bowden, and it was super soft, really cute. I found like a handful of like size small, extra small cardigans that I think all belong to the same person. A couple J. Crew, a couple of Bowden, but this one was the cashmere one, and this one also sold full price overnight on eBay. I think either for 30 or 40. I actually didn't write it down, but you can see it on the listing, and I'll put up on the screen what my net profit was. The other one was a J. Crew cashmere cardigan, which also sold for full price, I think at 40. I listed this, and then I got a lowball for like 23 or 25 or something. And again, I just was gonna let it like sit and chill on eBay. And then I got one the next morning for $33. So I was going to accept it, and I'm hitting accept and it's not accepting it. I go on my laptop, I'm hitting accept, it's not working. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just try it later. Maybe their payment or something, I don't know. eBay is sometimes weird. Like maybe something didn't go through. But then like a couple minutes later, I get a notification that it's sold for full price. So I think someone was in the process of buying it, and eBay was just sort of like, no, you can't accept the offer because someone's buying it. And then the last thing I sold, I actually still have it because it just sold yesterday, is this rock and roll t-shirt with the sleeves underneath. And this actually sold on Depop. I got so much interest in this. specifically, and if you watch Stranger Things, you might already have guessed, but I tagged this as Stranger Things, Eddie Munson, Joseph Quinn, who plays Eddie Munson in Stranger Things. I won't do any spoilers if you guys haven't seen the new season yet, but he is a character that it's like really into metal and is a guitar and TikTok loves him. They love him. He's very trendy right now and people dress up like as him all the time. So if you have anything like this, like metal, Metallica especially, rock and roll, you know, I kind of put that in the same category. I would tag and put in the description Eddie Munson. You can Google how to spell it and put it on Depop too, because this sold on Depop. It sold, I only had it listed for $25 because there is a stain, which I was so disappointed I couldn't get out, and it kind of looks like blood. And that's kind of gross because otherwise when I picked this up at the bins, it was like brand new. So I only listed for $25, but it did sell for $25, and after fees, I made $22.08. Grab a snack. This is going to be a very long video. And also, if you're wondering what the heck is going on in the background, this room is a disaster and a mess, and I kind of just wanted to sit on the ground because it's really, really hot. All right, so I'm going to get into the actual items, and I'm not going to separate them by like, this is what I got here, this is what I got there. I'm just going to show them all at the same time because I don't even really remember where I got what. So this is a cat silk scarf, and I mostly just got it because I really liked the pattern. I have 2 cats. I don't know if I'd keep this because I don't know what I would do with it, but I just thought it was really pretty. I don't know. I grabbed it. I really wasn't thinking very hard, clearly. But then I got home and I'm like, this is just so extravagant. I bet there's a name on it. And it actually ended up being Oscar de la Renta. So I might send this into the RealReal, or I might list it on my own. And I do think this will probably sell on Depop, but as of right now, I don't have that listed. This was another piece that I actually am going to send into the RealReal. It is, again, Oscar de la Renta, but this is like, I don't want to say their nice line, but I have received Oscar de la Renta pink label before in some sort of mystery box, maybe at the bins, and I sent it into the RealReal, and originally they were going to list it for like $115. It was just like, they listed it as a tunic, but it was more like a slip dress because Pink Line is their like lingerie sleepwear line. But then I think they realized it and they just sent it back to me. But they do sell kids things, and I believe this is a kids piece. So I do know they take Oscar de la Renta and they mark it pretty well. But it's a really cute little yellow cardigan. It is a size large, so I do assume it's kids. But it's made in Japan, so it might be vintage, but it's a cashmere silk blend and it's actually in excellent condition. And I don't know if I already showed you that. That says Oscar de la Renta. This I might keep, but I do want to show you guys because I might list it. It is like the most iconic 90s Pooh Bear bag. It's from, the tag on the inside says the Disney Store, which is one of their vintage tags. And I actually just got a couple of Pooh things and a couple of cat things. Someone must have donated their stuff. But I love going to Disneyland. I am a Disney adult, I admit it. We haven't been in such a long time, but when we lived in Central California, we actually had annual passes before COVID, and we'd go like every weekend. This is a vintage Pooh Bear wallet, also from the Disney Store. This one has a lot of scuffs on it, but it is really cute. I don't think I will use this, so I'm pretty sure I'll sell that. I didn't want to leave it behind. Let me show you something interesting. So this I also kind of don't know what I'm going to do with. I wanted to send it into the RealReal, and they have a few of their pieces, but usually if they only have a few pieces from a brand, they probably aren't accepting when people send them in. But this can get pretty expensive, and let me know if you've ever sold this brand before. It's called the Odells. The Odells, I said that weird. This one's a size extra small. This is a cute, just quilted little like house coat almost, shacket of sorts. The issue is that the filling on the inside, I guess the cotton filling is kind of like stringy and it's just popping through. And I take a lint roller to it, I've taken like a shaver to it, and it kind of just makes it worse. It's just like the filling's coming out. It's not cat hair. It looks like cat hair, but it's like I have to go through and pick out every single one, and I just don't know if that's gonna be worth my time, and I don't know if anyone will buy it as is. So let me know what your thoughts are. This I got Friday most recently, and I just got it listed It's the brand Super Dry, which is again has been hit or miss for me, but I know it could be a kind of expensive outerwear line brand. This is just a men's full zip, size 2XL. It's pretty heavy, and I found a really cute stock photo for it, as in the model is rather attractive. So I'm hoping that will make somebody want to buy it. It seems like comps are pretty good on this. I don't remember what I have it listed at. 60, 70 maybe, but I might be sitting on it just until like, you know, fall and winter start, but I think that'd be good for snowboarding and skiing and such. This, as of right now, I have photos, but I haven't listed yet. I think I still need to take measurements. I only got it because it was new with tags. It's the brand Nasty Gal, which is like a fast fashion line. It's a size 4, and it's just kind of like a workwear style dress. It's cute. The buttons do have wear to it, which is weird because it is new with tags. But yeah, I already took pictures of it. Probably by the time this video comes out, I've listed it. Yeah, same with these next few things. I haven't gotten around to taking photos of yet, but after this video, I'm pretty sure I will be taking photos and listing them. This, I just thought was a really cute style corset kind of bra. I did realize I need to stitch this lace back to the padding because it came apart right there, but it is missing the straps, the removable straps. So I'll note that. It did have a kind of big stain on the back that I mostly got out, but it's still a little bit there. 34C. I just thought it was a cute thing. I already found a model photo for it, but in the color black. I couldn't find it in that color. This is a Bali bra, which I've heard good things about, but I don't know if comps are really gonna be that great. But I thought I would try it because it is like new. It says double D 40/90, so I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to measure this, but it's supposedly a double D, at least I know that. And I have, again, found a model photo for this and the original listing information. But then this was kind of exciting, and I wish I remember the first reseller I saw do a haul that found bras like this, but I don't remember. It was a while ago. But when I saw these, like the straps on top that are like, you hook it on top, like zippers in front, and you could adjust these, I figured that these were the same kind of bras that that person had found, and the brand is Prairie Wear, and they're both the same, and they're both a size extra large. And these bras are actually for women that have had breast surgery, so mostly like breast cancer patients, but I assume also like breast reduction people or enhancement people. And this helps with the recovery. So there was 2 of them, so I picked them up, and these originally I think are like $80 each, which I'm glad to just offer them, you know, for a cheaper price for someone who's looking for them, because that's pretty expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna bundle them together or if I'm gonna separate them into 2 listings, but I haven't photographed or taken or listed those or anything yet. I really fell in love with this Mickey hoodie. This one's from the Disney parks, which makes it more unique because you can only get it in the parks. This one says Walt Disney World, which I don't usually find a lot of Disney World stuff here on the West Coast because we're closer to Disneyland, but I just fell in love with it. It was so cute. But then I got it up to take photos, and there's just so much wear to it. It's very discolored too, kind of throughout, but the logo in itself, it's just so cute. The zipper is also kind of wonky on it. So I listed it at $30, which I still think is kind of reasonable. I would totally wear it. Again, I don't really go to Disney World. Not that that matters super much. So if it doesn't sell, I might just keep it, but hopefully it sells. This is a brand I kind of try and stay away from. But if I find it at the bins, I know it's like an expensive brand. So I did pick it up. The brand is Frame. I just haven't had the best of luck with it. I definitely wouldn't pay up for it unless it was like a really cute style that I, you know, comped and was going to be worth reselling. But these are just a pair of shorts. They did have a stain on them that I was able to get out, so that's probably why no one picked them up. They're the leg cutoff. And I saw pairs of these sell for like $58. I don't think I'll get that for them. This is the brand West of Melrose, which I didn't know what it was when I picked it up, and it's a size medium. I picked it up based on style. It's just a cute little sweater vest that is pretty trendy still. I made sure to cross-list it onto Depop, and I think it'll sell really well in the fall. When I did look up this brand, it's just sold on Tilly's, which isn't very expensive, but it is sold out on there, so you can't really get it anywhere else. So this was a Disneyland piece. I love this piece. It's a size large, and it's one of the spirit jerseys, and the spirit jerseys are so crazy expensive at Disneyland, and they really just keep increasing the prices. It says Disneyland on the back. It's unisex. I personally have 2 Disneyland spirit jerseys like this, and then I have like another Toy Story one that doesn't say Disneyland. I love them. I know a lot of people love to wear these to the parks. They're really comfortable. My sister-in-law, ironically, this is her favorite spirit jersey. Like, she has the same exact one, but in her size. And she loves it. So I was really excited to find that. Then I found this dress, and I am not somebody that likes to sell this brand. But I really loved the way this dress looked, and then when I looked up the model photo when I got home, I was like really impressed because it was actually really cute. And the brand is Michael, by Michael Kors, so the lower end line, and it's a size 8, but it's just a really cute kind of, I guess, shift dress that's like crocheted lace. They call it lace, but I'd say it's more like a crocheted pattern. My shade nude, lining underneath, keyhole back. And yeah, the model photo was really cute, and I was really surprised. And I picked up these can jeans. I like picking up can jeans, and I could usually, if the style number is legible and I look that up, I can usually find the style pretty easily, like a model photo, because it's usually sold at boutiques online. So this is like a girlfriend style jean. It has the exposed buttons, which I don't know how trendy that is anymore, but they are distressed. They're really cute, but they're a smaller size. They're size 0. So I haven't gotten a lot of attention in these yet, but my can jeans always sell. And I think these will probably sell for the fall. This is a pair of Wild Fable shorts. I probably should stay away from picking up Wild Fable, but I know people like it, and I thought these were just so cute. They're a floral print. The hard part about these is that they actually are still available online, and they're on sale, so not great, but they're a size 10. They're the highest rise cheeky shorts. So here are a few of those cardigans that I found, all from the same person, that haven't sold yet. This one's Bowden, and I think this one's just cotton. Got a little flipped up there. Just cotton, but Bowden's a good brand, and the cashmere one did sell for like $30 or $40, which was great. This one might sit for a while, but it has been getting attention as well. They're just really classic cardigans. And then this one is the brand Wool Overs, or Wool Lovers, but with one L. And I hadn't heard of it before, but I quickly looked up comps, and they were actually pretty good. Now this one is actually not wool. It is a silk cotton blend, but I guess they made them in a bunch of colors, and I thought I would try it out. They're all really stretchy, and they seem really comfortable, and they were all in excellent condition. One, I don't know if it's in this bag. One of the other J. Crew cashmere one had a couple of stains on it, so that one wasn't in great condition, but the rest were, and that was really exciting. This was just a basic tee. I honestly should keep this, but I don't think I'll wear it. It's just a basic Nike dry fit in pink. I always look at the date on Nike because there's just so much of it here because it's headquartered here. And I think this was a recent style. I think it's still available online, but they only originally are like $25, so I didn't list it for very much. Then I got this Anthropologie piece. I don't really pick up a lot of Anthropologie, not because I'm necessarily against it. It hasn't been doing as well for me. It's again probably just the pieces I'm picking up. Sometimes I do pick up their older pieces, but I also just don't find it very often. This one's Moth, and it says by Anthropologie, which is technically a newer piece, probably in the last few years. It's a size extra small, and no, it's not a cold shoulder. It just kind of looks like it is. I mean, I guess it is a cold shoulder, but it's not like, it's more of a cutout because your shoulders are over here. And the model photo is actually really cute. I did see a few listings for this, so I don't know how well this will sell, but it's very, very soft, and that's why I picked it up. So this is Guns N' Roses, but it's divided, which means it's from H&M. It's a size large, and this is another graphic band rock and roll tee that I used the tag Eddie Munson for, which again is the guy from Stranger Things, who was into rock or metal music. I don't know the difference between. I think if you wanted to cosplay or go as him for Halloween, people would understand what you were going for if you wore like a rock and roll band tee. But I really love that graphic, and honestly I don't think I'd be too mad if I had got stuck with it and had to keep it. But these are just a pair of Nike men's sweatpants. These are actually like a straight leg sweatpants, are not like a jogger. These again were like from 2021. They had a stain, but I was able to get them out. They do have some wash wear to it, like a little bit of fading, but they're still in really great condition, and they're a men's size large. So this is a Uniqlo, kind of like mustard color, 100% linen top. I can do okay with the brand Uniqlo. I know some people don't really recognize it, but it's kind of like Japanese lettering, I guess. And then it says Uniqlo, and there's those two boxes. I have done okay with some of their pieces. They do use some like really high quality materials. Like this is 100% linen. I have gotten one of their packable down vests before, and you would just kind of figure that they're more of like a fast fashion brand that uses cheap materials, but some of their materials are really nice, and those are the items that I will pick up to resell. I found a couple pairs of these Columbia women's cargo shorts. Again, pretty nice for hiking and everything, even in the fall. And these are actually kind of trendy now, which is a little bit funny to me. Like the long inseam, kind of like high-rise cargo shorts. I got them in khaki, and then I also saw them in the same size, same style and everything, in navy blue. They're both women's size 10s. Here is the J. Crew cashmere sweater with the long sleeves. They're really hard to see, so I didn't even try and get them out because I was scared of messing up the cashmere. But there's a light mark here, and there's one, is that it? Down there somewhere, and right there on that one's probably the most noticeable on the band. But I just listed it as is because I didn't want to mess up the cashmere, because whoever had these took extremely great care of them. And they're in really good shape. This is also a brand I just like never pick up, but I haven't seen it in such a long time, and these seemed newer, and I've never sold their jeans, so I figured I would give it a try, because it can be kind of expensive full price retail, though I've only really ever seen it at like TJ Maxx. The brand's Dahari, which THREDUP does love to take if you sell to THREDUP. These are the Chloe skinny fit, and it was in a bigger size 20W. Then I found this t-shirt, which I love this brand. I haven't found it in a long time, and I've never sold their t-shirts, so we'll see how it goes. I think I already got some interest in it, but it's American Giant, and it's a size medium, and it's just a v-neck tee in a pretty color, very basic. I've sold like their sweatshirts, I believe, and a couple of like trousers, women's trousers, dress pants, that sold very well. Those were the first pieces I'd ever found from the brand a long time ago. But yeah, it's a good brand. I definitely keep an eye out for it. It's a piece, if it's in a good condition, I'll definitely pick it up at the bins. Even though that t-shirt's probably not going to get me much, I'm still excited to find it. Then I got this purse. It's a Barbie purse. It's hard to see because of the glare, because it's like a canvas bag covered in plastic. And I really wasn't thinking much about it when I got it. It was just really clean, and with the Barbie movie coming out with Margot Robbie and all the hype about that, I figured it'd probably sell. And I saw a Barbie purse on Depop that was more like a purse that they had listed for like $60. So I was like, why not take it home, look it up, and try it? I looked it up, and everything I saw said that this was a genuine vintage purse. Personally, I didn't think it was, because one, this is in really great condition, just like more than even like a purse in really good condition would be from the 80s or 90s, but that's what everyone was saying. So I listed it like that because that's what all the other listings were, and one sold for $88. But when I put it on Depop, someone did let me know that this was like a piece that they re-released or something from 2010. I don't know. So I relisted it as like a Y2K style purse, which is just as good, I think. I don't know, but it's just a large, cute Barbie tote bag in really good condition. And then it has all these cute Barbies on the side. But yeah, we'll see about that. The straps are like wonky, and I keep restraightening them, and they are fine, and then they just go wonky again, so put that over there. So this is World Market. It's a size small medium, and I do okay selling World Market stuff, ironically. But I only picked this up because it was new with tags. It had a clearance tag on it. I don't remember what it was on clearance for, but the original price was $44.99. And it's this really gorgeous, long, bohemian, like tie-dye print dress with some minimal beading down the front. I took a photo of it, but it didn't turn out great. I'm gonna keep it like that until I move. My mom actually in Connecticut found a mannequin and was so kind and bought it for me and said she'll ship it to me when I move. So I'm really excited for that, especially for pieces where I can't find model photos for, that I can't model. I would love to get to put it on a mannequin. These are like a no-name brand. These might be like, I don't even know. I think I put these as retro. I have no idea. You see made in Italy, which Brandy Melville stuff is made in Italy a lot, and it just has stars on there. I don't know. But they're a high-rise, wide leg, raw hem, like patch pocket style jean. Very retro, really cute, no pockets in the back, really small, like very, very small. They say they're a size small, so I probably listed it with other whatever measurements I took. This, I don't know much about this brand, but I liked the print and the label looked kind of interesting. It says monogram, size extra small, small. And when I did like a Google image search, Lily Reinhart, which is a celebrity, she wore this same thing in like a t-shirt version. So I don't know. I don't think it's getting much attention. I think it would have if I got it in time for 4th of July because red, white, and blue. But it's a pretty cute dress. If you guys like long videos, this was definitely the video to click on. Found a couple of Madewell pants. These I thought were pretty cool. They are like a velour leopard print and they're like new. They're size 26, which is kind of small, but they're the 9-inch mid-rise skinny. I liked those because they were a little bit different. You know, Madewell's sometimes a hard sell, and if it's something that's a bit more unique, I feel like that'll sell better for more money and hopefully quicker. These are also a size 26, probably the same person. 10-inch high-rise skinny Madewell. Again, in really great condition. Raw hem, stretchy, high-rise. Here's another Madewell piece. I still have such a hard time saying no to Madewell. Luckily, I don't see it that often, so I can't pick it up that much. But especially when I see it at the bins, I tend to pick it up. Size extra small, not great size-wise, but it's a cute sweater. Pretty easy for me to find the original listings and the model pics and everything for them. I'm hoping this sells around the fall, but this does have that 3/4 length sleeve, which I feel like is not that trendy, but it was newer. It's from 2019, so I guess not the newest, but this was also a new to me brand. And when I quickly looked it up, I saw the same dress sell for a good amount of money, but I think it's just not that well known, so it hasn't been getting too much attention. It's a size small and it's a linen blend, and it does have a small stain on the back, so that's probably also why it's been sitting. But it's just like a cover-up, a beach cover-up. It's made in California, so it was made in the US, so I thought that would make it worth a little bit more. This is Cider, which is a fast fashion brand, very cheapy, but I found a new tag cider piece that sold pretty well. Not for much, but it did sell pretty quickly. And this was a very trendy polo sweater. So I think this will be good for the fall. It's still like that neutral minimalist style, which people like. This I picked up because it's Tallulah, which is an Aritzia brand. This is a size small, and it's like a leopard camo almost bomber jacket. Camo has not been doing as well as it once did for me. Literally like anything camo I picked up like a year ago would just sell. It's a size small. Again, I picked it up because it was Aritzia, which might have been a bad decision. But I think it's pretty cute and it's in good condition. This is a Columbia men's rain jacket. This, I think if it was in the Milwaukee bins, which is closer to Portland, would have got snatched up, but this was actually in the Vancouver bins. It's a Columbia size extra large. These usually do pretty well for me. I think this isn't technically an older style, but it's in really great condition. And this is kind of just like a staple piece for the rainy season here in Portland. So I'm sure someone will buy that eventually. This is a little Free People swing dress, which is also a brand I've been trying to stay away from, but again, have a hard time saying no to. It's a size small. The button popped off, but I had to sew back on, so I thought I lost the button, but I found it. But yeah, it's pretty cute. Found a model photo for it. If you're unfamiliar, some of the Free People pieces, specifically I'd say like the newer pieces, on the tag, there's usually on the back of the tag at the very bottom, it'll say OB and then a number. And if you type that in, like Free People OB and then the number, you can usually like find the model photo for it. It'll usually pop up. And once I did, I actually, when I was reading the listing description, it said it has pockets, which I did not know. I found this Madewell cardigan, size extra small again, which isn't great, but this is like the summer rider cardigan or something, which I've actually sold before, and it's done well for me, so that's why I picked it up, and it was in good condition. Again, a nice neutral color. This is another Free People piece that smelled like smoke when I picked it up, but I think the smell is gone. It's so hard to tell because it smelled like my aunt from when I was a kid, and that's how I could tell that it smelled like smoke, because it smells like smoke and perfume. But I think I got it out. Anyway, Free People, size small. Yeah, again, this took a lot longer to find a model photo because the OB number actually didn't pop anything up. But I just used some descriptive words in Google and eventually found the style name. It's called like the Arctic Fox or something. But yeah, cute, oversized, again, good for the fall and stuff. I actually have kind of high hopes for that piece as far as Free People pieces go. This was like a Y2K piece I picked up. It's Playboy, which is still kind of popular right now. And it says Drama Mama, which I thought was funny. I have like a weird, like, I feel like Y2K connection to Playboy. Like a lot of people, I watched that Girls Next Door, right? The Playboy Bunny show on, was it MTV? And also, before I knew what Playboy was, and I was really young, at my town fair, I won one of the games, and they're like, oh, what prize do you want? I'm like, I want the bunny pillow, and I did not know, and my mom did not stop me from getting it, but it was like the Playboy bunny logo as a pillow. But I picked up a couple of John Galt pieces, which is basically Brandy Melville. These are like a high-rise comfy sweat short. I think these will do well. They have pockets. Their stuff is one size, so I take measurements. Sometimes it's not one size, but their sizing, when they do have sizes, is messed up. Then this was also John Galt. This is technically a size small, but I definitely took measurements because it's not stretchy, and it's this very small, probably more like an extra small or 2XS, but pleated tennis skirt. It's actually a skirt, it has shorts underneath. This was very trendy last summer, so I was hoping someone would want to buy it this summer, so we'll see about that. Then I got this Everlane piece. It's actually a button-up shirt, and it's pretty cute. It's kind of stiff, but it's supposed to be like a stiffer cotton. I can't tell if I got that stain out, but there was a little bit of discoloration, I think, down in the front. This is a size 0. This would fit me, who has never been a size 0, but this is like their Japanese Oxford shirt, and I have it listed kind of high because button-ups I think are still pretty trendy. I don't know, I haven't been doing as well with Everlane recently. These were a pair of New Tag Zara raw hem joggers. If they weren't New Tag, I probably wouldn't have picked them up. They're size small, and they're like a gray wash. Pretty cute. Again, New Tags. I don't think these have gotten a lot of attention. I do think the model photo is actually really cute. I can't really tell if it's summer slowdown or if it's my listings. But this is a Wild Fable skirt. Again, Target. It's a size 4, but I thought that this was pretty cute. It's like a corduroy material. I think I used like the keyword Harry Styles because people do love to dress up for his concerts and kind of like in the 70s, 80s kind of style. Here's another Madewell piece. I thought it was a really cute dress. Again, it's extra small, but maybe for back to school or something, someone will pick it up. It's pretty wrinkly, but it's a pretty color. Button front, cap sleeve, dress. What else did I get? This was another Madewell piece, but I heard that the green army jacket from like the early 2000s is coming back in style, so we'll see. It's a Madewell size small, and again, I really liked the model photo that I found for this jacket. It's pretty like classic jacket. Again, hopefully it's coming back in style. This is from 2016, so it wasn't great, but Madewell pieces, like their shoes and their purses and like their jackets, like their bigger pieces, I feel like I can sell better than like their dresses or like their skinny jeans. This I really liked, and I was surprised was still there. It did have a pen stand in the front, but I was able to get it out. It's a brand that I haven't done super well with, but it's REI, which is I guess like their house brand because they sell like other brands there. It's a woman's size small, which I was happy about. I thought it might have been a kid's because a lot of people leave kids' jackets behind. They don't sell those, but it's in really excellent condition, and it is down-filled, and it's still really, really puffy. And I've actually been able to put the codes in from the tags from REI and find the styles and the listings really easily. And this one's from 2017, and it's still in really excellent condition. All right, I'm almost done, I promise. I really only have a few things left, but my feet keep falling asleep. This is a J. Crew size extra small, really cute like blazer knit jacket. The issue was that the pocket, not this pocket, the other pocket that I'll show you in a second, was detached on the side. So I fixed it, or I thought I fixed it, and I was really excited, but then I got up to photograph it, and the way I sewed it makes it pucker, so I'm gonna have to undo my stitching, which it was really easy to do, and you literally can't tell, besides the fact that I made it look like this, that I fixed it up. So I'm gonna have to undo the stitching and redo it. But it was easy, I just have to get myself to do it. And that actually seemed like I'd get a good amount of money for it. It's called like the Sophie jacket or something like that. This is one of my favorite brands that I really don't find that often anymore. It's Marine Layer. It's a size small, and it's just a long sleeve striped top. But this I actually also found the model photo for, and it was really cute. And it's from fall 2020, so it's newer. They do make basic pieces, and they don't do as well as some of the other pieces I've sold from them, but I think I'm pretty sure I have 100% sell-through rate, except for one men's piece that I have that I've had forever. I think I got it at the bins, or maybe I got it at a Goodwill. I'll put up a picture. I got these vintage Route 66 sandals, and I think it might be a Walmart brand, but they're vintage and they're cute and they're getting a lot of attention, even though I have them listed kind of high, like 60. They're getting a lot of attention on Depop. I also got these pull-on pants, and I actually really like this jean brand. It does pretty well for me. I'm pretty sure I have 100% sell-through rate on it. It's Liverpool, and these are just a black pull-on pair of like straight leg jeans. They're in a black rinse color, and they're a size 8. Usually I don't really get like attention on it. Like I'll list it, and then eventually someone will just send me an offer and I accept, or they buy it straight out. I got a couple of purses. This one I don't have listed yet, but it's a cat tapestry purse, and it's actually in really great condition. It's a little dirty on the inside because I put shoes in it to carry them up to my apartment. That reminds me of my kitten Sunday. There isn't one on here that looks like my other cat Wednesday, but it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I think this would sell on Depop or eBay or something. I'll do need to clean it up a little bit, and then I'll probably list it. I have no reason to keep this. I would never use it because I don't even use the purses that I have. Like, I'm just not a purse person. Oh, it's Signare, S-I-G-N-A-R-E tapestry design. I did not look it up. But I don't think it's anything special. I just think the bag is cute. Then I got this purse, which definitely needs to be cleaned up, and it's not as good shape as I thought it was, but it's a Coach leather purse. I do need to like take a lighter to that. As you can see, it's like a little frayed right there. And the bag itself is in pretty good condition. There is discoloration up here by the zipper that I tried to clean off with some of my saddle soap, which is meant to clean leather, but it's still pretty dirty. And then there is like a hole right there. It's a small hole, but it is a hole. I do really love the color. The Coach logo is kind of tarnished too. It's not in perfect condition, and the inside is very dirty, and I'll need to clean that, which what I use to clean it is just like your run-of-the-mill, what would you call it, like a car cleaner, like what you would use to clean the upholstery of a car. Like that's what I use on the inside. I just scrub it down really good, and then I let it dry. Then this was so exciting to find, but then so disappointing. They are AYR jeans, which if you do not know, this needs to be on your BOLO list. AYR. I've only ever sold a pair of these once before. I got them in a denim DIY box, and they were missing this label, but I could just tell by feeling them that they were a good brand. And the button, which, check the buttons if you can't find a brand, it said AYR. I looked it up, comps were amazing. These jeans, if they were in, like, they are in amazing condition, but they have been altered. If they have not been altered, I would probably list these for like $140, somewhere between like $100 and $140, but they have been hemmed. They're already a crop style, and this is a 22-inch inseam, so they are short on the inside. And I knew this before I left the bins because I'm like, these are too good to be true. So I do still have these listed pretty high, like $65, but I've been sending out offers, and I'd definitely be willing to accept an offer. But yeah, it's so disappointing that they're hemmed. They're the yes, yes, yes jean. That's the style. And originally these were like over $200. And if you see this brand, I would pay up for these. I would easily pay up for this brand. Right, I forgot to mention this purse. This purse I picked up 100% based on style. This croissant shape is very trendy. That's, I guess, what they call it. It's a shoulder bag. It's not adjustable, but I'm pretty sure it's vintage. It's leather. It's made in Mexico. There are scuffs on the outside and a couple of stains on the inside. And the inside's not lined, which is kind of odd. I have it stuffed right now, so I can't really show you. Yeah, it's really cute. It's very trendy, believe it or not. I think it will sell on Depop. 3 things left. This, still on the hanger. I didn't take it off after I took photos of it. I was so excited to find. I, again, couldn't believe anyone picked it up, but it wasn't a new bins rotation, so people probably didn't see it. It's a Stella McCartney Adidas collab hoodie, and I have done well with this collab in the past. It's a size small, and then the back is like blue. I also was able to find model photos for this in the original listing and everything. It hasn't been getting too much attention, which I was surprised about, but I'm optimistic about that piece. Then this was a brand that has been on my bucket list for a while. I didn't really expect to find it at the bins if I was gonna find it, but I've heard about this brand a lot from Courtney from Common Tags on YouTube. I think it's one of her favorite brands, if I'm not mistaken, but it's, I don't know how you pronounce it, Xrina? Something like that. It's a size small, and even a little blouse like this originally would have been like $150, I want to say. And yeah, it's been getting a lot of attention. I think I have this listed at $65, which is insane, right? When I saw it in the bin, I was like, fine. Same with the AYR jeans. I was like, yes. And then I found that Stella McCartney. I'm like, yep. And then I found all those. I was so excited. That was a good bins rotation. This is a brand I had never heard of. So maybe one to keep an eye out for. This is all I saw in the front. It looks like it says okay. But I could tell from feeling this that it was just like a really high quality sweater. Interesting graphic, I will say. But it just felt really, really nice. So I checked the inner label, and I was excited because it did have the actual name of the brand, which is Outer Known. And then I looked at kind of what was in it, and it is a baby alpaca blend. It makes up almost half of it, which is a good sign. It says made in Peru, and it does have the size on there. It's a men's size medium, I would imagine, because honestly, it's probably more like an extra large. It's really oversized. But it's a really great knit sweater. And I think I have it listed for $65. Comps were a little bit all over the place, but this, like, environmentally friendly brand, I want to say, and I do think people kind of know about it, so it has been getting a lot of attention. Again, it's not really the season for it, but I imagine it will sell well closer to fall, maybe even winter. I do believe this is my last piece. Whew, sorry for the long video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But I actually found this in Vancouver, and I mentioned that just because I was surprised to find it there. But it is a pullover sweater with this funnel neck. And when I was at the bins, there wasn't very many people there, but there was this one person being so obnoxious. I mentioned a lot about those people at my bins that will just grab everything and like then walk away, like push everything towards them or push everything away, and like clearly they're like looking for something like a graphic print, something that's going to stand out to them. Like they're definitely not concerned about brands and everything. But there was this one person that was just going from bin to bin, picking everything up and then just dropping it, and then just would move over and keep doing that. And they were being so obnoxious, and they kept doing it towards me, and I was so mad. But I finally got around them, and in a pile that they had picked up and put down, I saw this right on top, Lululemon. I don't know what people are looking for. Maybe they were also looking for graphic t-shirts, who knows. But I really love this style. I looked in the pocket, and the size dot just said 8, which means it's like an older style because it doesn't have the code on it. Kind of has like an overlap piece there. It does seem like this color of this style of sweater does well, so I am excited to see that. It had a stain on it, but I was able to get it out. And a size 8 usually does a little bit better than some of the smaller sizes from Lululemon. But yeah, that was my huge bins haul. All, what did I say? Like 90 pounds of clothes for $100. Literally insane. I'll put up on the screen now the 2 different bins trips and how many items I got from each trip and how much I've made so far. I'm really excited. I just get more and more confident, I think, as I've been reselling longer about, you know, what brands I'm picking up. It used to be I'd go to the bins and I'd pick up like just a bunch of stuff that wasn't in good condition, weren't really good brands, I just thought were kind of cute, and I ended up having a lot of stuff to just like redonate. But luckily that hasn't been the case recently. And yeah, I'm gonna go because it is really, really hot. I don't really have anything left to say, and I've been talking for far too long. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this haul. Let me know what your favorite piece was. Gosh, I'm just happy that I found a couple of brands that I haven't found before, so I got a chance to resell them, and I get a chance to tell you guys about them, especially if you haven't heard about them. I think those AYR jeans would have been my favorite things in a long time that I found at the bins, but they are hemmed. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this haul. Let me know how your sourcing and selling is going, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!